Okay, guys, so here we go. Sorry for the awful setting. I'm not a YouTuber, I'm not a content creator. I'm just your everyday airsofters wanting to go over this limited edition 10th anniversary ENL AK74M3 So I'm not gonna go over the packaging because I don't fucking care. Plus, it's the lamest thing ever. You got a box and you got this stupid, useless coin that I wish they spent the amount of time they spent on designing this stupid coin on the actual thing itself. Now, let's go over my issues with this thing. I'm sorry, I'm not like a professional YouTuber and stuff like that, so my video is going to suck in terms of, you know, quality of shooting, etc., etc. You're gonna like the content because, I mean, I'm gonna go in detail on why I have issues with how this thing is done. Um, This thing is extremely heavy for starter. Now I do have a scale here somewhere. I'm gonna grab it if you need like the exact weight. I'm gonna place it here. Let's go. Come on, guy. Okay, bad boy. You done? 4 kilos and 600 grams. 625 grams. It's a lot for what is basically an AK with a different furniture and a buttstock. Now, this is wobbly as fuck. The plastic here is meh, and the plastic here is absolutely shitty. This is wobbly, it moves. And look at the, like, the ports. They're fake. It's disgusting. Let's go to what really annoys me in terms of quality, etc., which is basically the lack of concern, attention to the real details that make for a good IG. Now this thing, it's the hardest thing to open. Now I've done something to this thing and it doesn't work anymore. As a holder, I don't care. But the real issue here are the wires. Now look at them. They are way too long for such a small battery space. Plus, when you use any types of LiPo, you usually have a quite long wire already. So fitting this fucking wire within this is gonna be your airsoft nightmare. And what happens is they are all here in the section where you close this thing. And what happened to me yesterday is that some of it got caught in the action of closing it, and the wire got pinched, anywhere went in short circuit, and it burned through 3 of my lipos. In the end, I decided not to use it. It's a shame because it actually has a very good cycle. The best thing about this weapon is the gearbox. It's the only thing I don't have complaints about. This thing is a nightmare to close and open, and the hop up is the barrel is still like a tin barrel or whatever they're made of. It's not steel. I'm gonna go over in a comparison with something that is also by Moss Manufacture. Is a this is a lot less high-end stuff. It's just your regular Arturus. Look at the wires. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, this It's good wiring. Still a pinch too long for my taste, but it's manageable. This thing has, by default, a steel barrel, which means you already have a very good thing to work with. This thing having your MOSFET, whatever, I mean, this should be perfect. Not just for the price tag, which is quite high. I've seen in the US it's a bit lower. It's like 400 and something dollars, like $460. In Europe, this costs almost 600 euros. So it's really expensive. It's a high-end gun. Plus, like, look at the finish. Oh, wow, we blew the gun. Yes, you did. What the fuck is this? I never used this thing. This has been in my home and it's already all scratched just from, I mean, just goofing with it, just toying with it. Look at this shit. It's impossible to remove this fucking stock just to put some tape here and, you know, just not have it wobbling around like a cheap Chinese replica. Look at the thing here. It has like glue here. We're talking, this is number 31. Alright, I gotta take the coin out of this. This is number 31 of 500. So they made 500 of this and it sucks. I mean, I'm not saying this is not going to be ever a good replica. It has potential, but not for the price tag, not for the weight, not for... I mean, the defects stand out a lot, and I am very disappointed. And I think it is worth pointing this out because other people might be wanting to buy it. And honestly, I bought it because it makes sense for my reenactment shit. For your... yeah, sorry for the rubbish. For my, you know, the SMO style kits, special military operation, the war in Ukraine. So I don't know, guys. I'm not gonna paint it. I usually paint all of my rifles, but I'm not gonna paint this one. And let me know what you think. Maybe I got the bad apple in the bunch. I don't know. I am disappointed.